It is day 3 of a state of emergency in Ontario's cottage country. Floodwaters are sweeping through communities north of Toronto. One of the hardest hit is Huntsville, where some people have had to leave their homes.
Dozens of roads have been washed out, isolating over 500 properties in Bracebridge alone. Drive an hour east or an hour north, same problem. Like Feel, the damage is obvious. Sandbags did little to keep back the floodwaters. There's so much water, pumps almost seem pointless.
They were leveling off at a level that is extremely high, much higher than we've ever seen in history.
Now the floods along the Mississippi and other Midwest rivers, creeks, and streams. This week, communities are coping with rising waters, heavy rain, and increasing damage with no immediate end in sight. The scope of the problem keeps growing with flooding along the Mississippi, Illinois, and Missouri rivers. Towns and cities from North Dakota to Arkansas have felt the brunt, with its biggest impact so far in Illinois and Missouri.
The Mississippi River at Grafton, Illinois is 10 feet above flood stage.
Here in Clarksville, they've had lots of practice at this. It's flooded at least 4 times in the last 18 years. This year, it came early.
Meanwhile, floodwaters on the Illinois River crested at 29 feet. That's the highest it's risen in 70 years. The waters began falling today.
4 people in 3 states have died in the floodwaters.
It's all the result of last week's torrential storms, which dumped a month's worth of rain in a matter of hours. And it's just the beginning.
Last year, during the drought, it got as low as 3 feet. Incredible change from 3 feet to 35 feet in less than a year. Just shocking to see how fast it can change.
A dangerous hailstorm battered parts of Oklahoma, shutting down major highways and leaving a lot of folks without power last night. Wind-driven hail snapped tree limbs and accumulated like snow on streets and lawns. Luckily, nobody was seriously injured.
Flooding in Houston leaves drivers stranded after heavy rain swept through the area on Saturday. In just a few hours, thunderstorms dumped up to 7 inches of rain across parts of Harris County, Texas.
That led to widespread flooding and some dangerous moments for more than 100 people who got trapped in rising waters.
Roof collapsed, buildings flooded, just unbelievable stuff.
Flash floods and dangerous winds from Texas to Tennessee. And this evening, that system is now moving. A half foot of rain sent a wall of water rushing through the streets of Houston.
Raging flash floods swallowed the streets of Houston.
There's got to be like 3 feet of water in the parking lot!
That hail in Houston, so heavy it looked like snow, pelting the streets that seemed to become rushing rivers.